Let me tell you something. If you're going to keep waiting on the group chat to confirm dates, you're never leaving the country. It's okay to just do it by yourself. You don't have to have a group. And I'm going to share with you how to get a little more comfortable with that, because once upon a time, your girl was scared too. And now I love just going places by myself and without asking anybody's input. So here's one way to get comfortable with solo travel. Whether you're traveling within the country or you're traveling outside of the country, here are some ways to get comfortable now. So first one, get comfortable by being by yourself now. Get comfortable being by yourself while you're in your hometown. Because I don't think people realize when you spend time alone, like within the city you live in, going out to dinner, going to the movies, and you're doing all these things by yourself, what do you think you're going to be doing when you're traveling? You're going to be doing the exact same thing. You're going to be going out to eat by yourself. You're going to be seeing shows, doing different entertainments by yourself. So if you're able to do that within the place that you live in, just know you could do it in a different state. Know that you can do it in a different country. So I would say, like, if you're someone who doesn't really necessarily like going places alone and you think it's awkward, this is your time to break the habit. This is your time to just, you know what, let me book a reservation to a decent restaurant. Let me go try this dance class. Let me go do this pottery class. Let me try these different things on your own, and you'll be surprised how also you'll realize you're becoming more comfortable with yourself. Spending time alone is definitely a form of self-love, especially when you're doing things you enjoy and when you're creating new experiences overall. So please start getting comfortable now, because being comfortable within your hometown, you're gonna have to have the same comfort when you're outside of the country. Second thing, stop waiting on other people to be ready. Please, because while you're delaying your dream vacation, the other people aren't even packing. That's not even their priority. That's your priority to travel, not theirs. So if you're waiting on somebody who's not as eager to travel as you, or as eager to go on vacation as you are, why are you waiting on them? Please explain. Just kidding. I know what it is like to wait on other people, and honestly, I remember I skipped out on going to Mexico for my 22nd birthday, and mind you, that would have been my first international trip, and I just didn't go because my friends weren't unavailable to go. So I was just like, oh well, I guess I'm not going. Now I'm at the point where I'd rather go alone anywhere. Like sometimes I don't even tell people I'm going somewhere just because I don't want other people to join in on the trip. I genuinely enjoy going places by myself, and that's why I'm telling you guys to get more comfortable with being alone. Get comfortable with not getting any yeses from anybody, because the way I feel about solo travel, I'm genuinely excited to do it. It feels good not to wait on nobody, on top of just when I do have that experience alone, I get to just chill. And I usually spend my time sometimes just catching up with people as well, like calling people, checking in, the way that I wouldn't do in my normal work week. Don't let no one steal that experience of spending time with yourself away from you just because they can't join. And so sometimes it's like, why are we waiting? But the reality of it is sometimes we're just scared. Sometimes it's like, okay, we don't know this country, so we don't know we haven't traveled by ourselves before, so we don't know what to expect. We don't know if it's safe to do it. And there's all these different thoughts and things running. And sometimes even telling people that you're considering going by yourself somewhere, they start talking you out of it, like, oh, it's dangerous. And 9 times out of 10 you're hearing this from people who've never traveled nowhere by themselves before. Yeah, because the times I've been told that, like, to think about it, like, they never went anywhere out the country before by themselves. Some of them never even been on an airplane. So it's like, we gotta also be selective to who we're hearing this from and start using credible sources. Because the thing with being scared of travel, a lot of our fears can be easily answered by looking through online sources. A good Google search, going on Reddit, going on TikTok, going on YouTube, all of these different resources can show you how other people are spending their time as solo travelers in these countries, and they'll tell you what, if it was safe, they'll share their experiences with you. And that was one thing I had to realize, because like I said, one time I withheld from going on my solo trip And then when I started doing research, I'm seeing all of these young black women in Mexico by themselves, enjoying their time there. And I'm like, well, if they can do it, I can do it too. Like, what is holding me back? You can reduce fear with just looking up the information. Sometimes we be scared and we don't even know what happened. When the last time something bad happened in the country, we don't know the crime rate. We don't know what the risks are. So just use the ability to research to your advantage. You don't have to be fearless to go solo traveling. You just have to be able to show up for yourself and be prepared to take that journey on your own. And also, there are things you can do to just take extra measures of safety. Like, I share my location with family. Just to summarize everything, start being comfortable with yourself now. Take yourself on a date. Take yourself to the movies. Take yourself wherever draws your interest. Just because the reality of getting comfortable with yourself at home is what you would be doing by yourself in another country anyway. So start getting ready now on that. Number 2, stop waiting on people. I promise, stop waiting on people who aren't as ready to travel as you. Stop waiting on people, because guess what? It's just going to delay your fun. It's going to delay your experience. And it's like, especially if you didn't have to delay it, you shouldn't have to, okay? And then another thing is just reduce fear by planning and researching. Like, you'll be surprised how many people you've seen just go traveling by themselves without an issue. But thank you for watching. If you ever wanted to travel alone but were scared to, just drop a comment. And if you have any questions on anything specific about traveling, like how to be a little more precautious, be more safe in the country, how to plan an itinerary for a solo trip, leave those kind of questions down and I'll be happy to answer.